client in Minnesota approaches you on a fast track project. It is clear that this will increase the construction costs. Why might the client want to use this system? So first of all, a system of what? Fast track is a system of project delivery. So when we say project delivery, I'm going to say Dell. When we say project delivery, design build would be an example of that. Design bid build would be an example. Fast track, integrated project delivery, multiple prime delivery. Those are all different versions of project delivery. So fast track project delivery is this crazy way of building where the architect works on a package of information for the excavation. They hand that package over. The contractors start digging the hole and putting in the foundation. While they're digging the hole and putting in the foundation, the architects are now working on the structural system. As soon as they're done with that, they're going to hand that over to the contractors, and they're going to start building the structural system as soon as the drawings get to them. Excuse me. So clearly you're designing while it's being built. There is no way that can make any sense. So one of the things we know why a client might choose this, it's absolutely not for quality assurance, because quality assurance is the last thing that's happening in fast track. You are guaranteed to make mistakes. So there must be some other reason why you would be thinking about doing this. Well, one of them is it's very expensive to keep the loans for a long time. Some places you're going to have very small land loans and project loans. Other places you're doing a high-rise downtown and you're in the middle of New York City or LA or something, and you've got a big project going. It could be that if you take 6 months longer, that might cost you $1 million in loan fees. And if you can make only $500,000 in mistakes, well, you just saved $500,000. So the bridge loans, the other kinds of loans, all of those can be very expensive if the project takes longer. If you can smash it together, which is what fast track does, you can save some time, which therefore can save some money, even though you know it's going to cost extra money and you're going to make mistakes because it's a crazy way to build. How about C? Hard deadline for schedule. Absolutely. Places people do fast track all the time when it's for, say, a sports stadium, or it's for high school and the kids are going to show up on August 29th. There's a hard date and you got to be ready, right? So hard deadline for schedule. Weather issues. Well, that one's kind of an interesting one. You may notice that I threw in here this little Minnesota line. And that tells us that it's in the north and things get cold. So quite often, the reason people will do some fast track work is because they want to get the foundation in before winter kicks, or maybe the brickwork done before winter sets in. So weather issues can absolutely be part of why you might do a fast track project. And then the fourth one, because we're looking for 4 in this case, the fourth one, penalties for delayed finish would also be a reasonable answer, so not zoning variances. And penalties for delayed finish would be an example where maybe the developer that you're working for it has a contract with somebody else, maybe the city, maybe a state, maybe some other owner, and they've said that they will have the project up and running by a certain time because other projects need to fall into place, or the shopping mall can't open until that's ready, or whatever it happens to be. There may be multiple owners involved in lots of different contracts, and often the reason that you end up getting into fast track project delivery is because there's some penalties involved if you don't meet the timeline. So fast track, it's a ridiculous way to build, but there are certain situations where it just makes sense. And because it's so funny and sort of noticeable, it seems like an easy one for them to ask questions about.
For those of you who are ready to start preparing for the ARE right now, and if you're already an AIA member, you can use coupon code 418-17-PJM-YT to get a 15% discount for the entire duration of your ARE exam prep membership. Finally, please leave a comment below the video to let us know what you think and share any suggestions you may have. I promise we'll read every word that you write and use them to tune our next episodes. So thanks for watching.